The dead should not call your name. And if they do, you must never answer. But the boy answered. The drums stopped before dawn. No one ordered it. No messenger ran through the village. No elder spoke. The rhythm simply died, leaving the morning air hollow and uneasy. Silence settled like a warning. Then a voice answered. Ifani. The boy froze. He stood alone at the edge of the sacred forest, clutching a bundle of firewood against his chest. Mist curled around his ankles. The narrow path ahead led where no living man willingly walked. Ifani, the voice whispered again. He turned quickly. No one stood there. Yet the presence beside him felt heavier than a body. The air grew cold, pressing against his skin. I am still here, the voice said. If stories like this awaken something in you, stories of ancient worlds, hidden truths, and voices long forgotten, welcome. You are now part of Before the Drums Fell Silent, where African stories are not explained, they are experienced. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel and join those who listen closely. Like this video so more people can discover these stories. And as you watch, tell me in the comments what you would do if the dead called your name. Now, listen carefully. The village had not yet understood what had begun. By midday, the hunters returned to the village carrying a body wrapped in raffia cloth. The crowd gathered in fearful silence. Women wept. Children were pulled away. Even the bravest men avoided looking directly at the bundle. When the cloth was removed, gasps broke the air. It was Azena. The strongest hunter. The man who feared nothing. Dead 3 nights. Yet his body showed no decay. His skin held warmth. His eyes remained open, staring upward as though waiting. Elder Ute stepped back slowly. The earth has not accepted him, he whispered. The priest approached cautiously, gripping his carved staff. The ancestors must speak, he declared. But before he could continue, a small voice cut through the gathering. He is not gone. All eyes turned to Ifani. The boy trembled. He spoke to me this morning. The crowd recoiled as if struck. That evening, the council summoned the child. The priest stood before him, tall and severe. You claim the dead man spoke, he said. Yes, Ifani answered. What did he say? The boy's voice shook. He said he is still here. A murmur spread. The priest's eyes hardened. The dead do not remain among the living. He is lost, the boy insisted. He cannot find the path. The priest struck his staff against the earth. To speak with the dead is forbidden. Such things tear the world apart. I did not call him, Ifani whispered. He called me. That night, the boy's mother barred their door. You will not speak of this again, she said. But he is afraid, Ifani said softly. Her hands froze. Afraid of what? The boy looked toward the darkness beyond their walls. He says something followed him from the forest. The dogs began howling before midnight, not toward the forest. Toward the shrine. The priest woke to find the sacred fire burning an unnatural blue. The flames twisted inward like listening ears. He fell to his knees. This is not the will of the ancestors, he whispered. The fire snapped sharply in response. For the first time in many years, fear touched his heart. Before sunrise, the priest revealed a secret to the elders. There was once a man, he said quietly, who spoke with the dead. The council leaned forward. What became of him? The ease asked. The priest hesitated. We buried him alive. A heavy silence followed. The living must not hear what belongs to the dead, he continued. The boundary between worlds must remain closed. And the boy? Elder Ute asked. The priest's voice was without mercy. He must never speak again. The voice returned to Ifani that night. It did not whisper. It pleaded. I was not killed by the forest, Izena said. I was betrayed. The boy's breath caught. Who betrayed you? The name he heard froze his blood. A respected elder. A man honored by all. The accusation shook the village. When confronted, the elder laughed calmly. Children dream foolish things, he said. But when he stepped close to the boy, Ifani screamed. The dead man stands behind you. The elder's smile faltered. For the first time, doubt entered the village. Fear spread like sickness. If the dead could speak, then secrets could rise. Crimes could return. Truth could no longer be buried. Men avoided the shrine. Women refused to walk alone. The drums remained silent. The priest saw disorder growing and made his decision. If the boy lives, he declared before the council, the boundary breaks. The meaning of his next words chilled every listener. The child must be taken to the forest. That night, Ifani's mother made her choice. She wrapped her son tightly and stepped beyond the village walls into darkness. Better the unknown forest than the certainty of ritual death. They walked beneath towering trees where the air tasted ancient. Then the boy stopped. He is not alone, Ifani whispered. The wind died. The leaves hung motionless. A second voice emerged from the shadows. Older than Izena's voice. Deeper. Vast. You hear us, it said. Cold spread through the forest. Shapes moved where no bodies stood. Izena's spirit spoke again, desperate. The path is broken. The door is open. They cannot return. The second presence drew closer. Neither can you, it said. Back in the village, the shrine fire erupted violently. The priest collapsed, trembling. The door is open, he gasped. The worlds are no longer separate. The earth shuddered faintly beneath their feet. The boundary between living and dead had cracked. In the forest, Ifani stepped forward. Why do you call me? He asked. The darkness answered. Because you listen. More voices gathered, whispering, pleading, remembering. Not monsters. Not demons. The forgotten. The abandoned. The wronged. Izena's spirit spoke with urgency. Justice binds the worlds. Truth closes the door. The boy understood. He returned to the village at dawn. Before the assembled people, the child spoke. He revealed the hidden crime. The betrayal. The murder disguised as accident. The accused elder collapsed under the weight of truth. When justice was carried out, the earth stilled. The shrine fire returned to its natural glow. The voices faded. The boundary closed. Years passed. Ifani grew into a man. He never again spoke with the dead. But when the drums faltered, when silence returned, the village listened differently. For they had learned a terrible truth: the dead do not seek the living without reason. And from that day forward, when the drums fell silent, the people remembered. Some voices are meant to be heard. If this story stayed with you, let it be heard. Share your thoughts in the comments. Would you have answered the voice, or turned away? If you felt the power of this story, subscribe to Before the Drums Fell Silent and turn on notifications so you never miss the next journey. Like this video and share it with someone who understands the weight of stories. Until the drums speak again, listen.